push to shorten the work week from 5 days to 4, gaining momentum around the globe. This week, the United Arab Emirates announced a plan to transition to a 4.5-day work week starting in January. Weekends in the Gulf nation will now last from Friday afternoon to Sunday. Currently, the UAE weekend is Friday and Saturday, which is the standard in many predominantly Muslim countries. Advocates say fewer workdays are better for work-life balance and increase workers' performance. And now the change is gaining support among some members of Congress. This week, the Congressional Progressive Caucus, a group of nearly 100 lawmakers, formally endorsed the 32-Hour Workweek Act. The bill wouldn't eliminate 40-hour work weeks. It would require employers to offer overtime pay after 32 hours. Alex Pong now, 4-day work week advocate and author of the book Shorter, Work Better, Smarter, and Less. Here's how. Alec, thanks. Welcome. Seems like a big sea change, but what if this is all just a pandemic fad?
Well, fortunately, it turns out the shift to 4-day weeks is something that's been happening for the last several years. And in fact, the pandemic proved to accelerate it rather than sort of slow it down. But while companies and people have become more interested in flexible work and shorter work weeks as a result of the experience of the pandemic, it's not a fad. It's something that people have been talking about for decades and only recently have really been able to put into practice at scale.
Wouldn't shorter work days actually be better than fewer? To take those 32 hours, in other words, and spread them over 5 days instead of 4?
For some industries, that makes a lot of sense. I think that and companies have to figure out for themselves whether the benefits of having everybody in the office for 4 days or for 5 shorter days is, sort of works better than, let's say, flexible work or hybrid work. But I think that, companies that choose 4-day weeks do so because it is a clear set of goals. Everyone understands what a 3-day sort of weekend is and how great it can be. It means that everyone is in the office together, so you get all the synergies and sort of benefits of collaboration and having people together. But you also have a great incentive to be effective, to be efficient, to not waste time, and to work together so that everyone can leave the office on Thursday afternoon and enjoy a 3-day weekend.
Yeah, maybe fly halfway across the world if they want to and come back on Monday. I am curious if this would be good for competition. As you've written, it would be pro-competitive. What do you mean by that?
So companies that move to 4-day weeks don't do so because, they're trying to interrogate capitalist ideas about time or something like this. They are facing existential threats of, massive burnout, recruitment and retention, and especially for smaller companies, for, startups that are competing with much bigger firms, for example, a 4-day week offers a quality of life for more experienced employees that can be attractive in a way that a high salary that they can't offer anyway, might not be. For the UAE, the calculation is that this will happen at scale, that the entire country has the potential to be competitive for global talent in a way that they might not be otherwise.
All right, that's it. We're going home. Alex, thank you so much tonight. We appreciate it. Alex Pong.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.